Hello everyone, welcome back to Sports Lumo. Like you, we too have our suspicions as to why was the fifth test cricket cancelled. Was it only COVID-19 outbreak or did IPL 2.0 have a role to play? Now to give you a little background of the events, the Manchester test was called off hours before the scheduled start of play on September 10 due to COVID-19 fears in the Indian camp after the assistant physio Yogesh Parmar tested positive for the virus. Now 5 days before Yogesh, head coach Ravi Shastri, bowling coach Bharat Arun and fielding coach R. Sridhar also tested positive. Many English fans, some Indian fans and former players blamed Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli for attending the book launch party before the fourth test in London. Many pointed out that this is where probably Shastri contracted the virus. The others blamed the BCCI for prioritizing the IPL over the fifth test, and many said that COVID-19 protocols should have been adhered to. Now, this seems like a proper Mumbai bhel of mixed reaction. Remember a few years back when everyone went around asking Katappa ne Bahubali ko kyun mara? This seems like a similar situation where the nation is asking, fifth test match kyun cancel hua? वो भी इतने रोमांचक मोड पे आके. We'll present our theories, so hold on. Now, all Indian players returned with negative results in the first round of RT-PCR test, but apprehensions about possible infection led to the cancellation of the test. Several cricket commentators, mostly British, have since said that the cancellation had to do with the Indian Premier League and the huge money involved in the tournament, and that India could have still fielded 11 players like they did in Australia when they were hit by injury woes if some players were reluctant to play due to COVID-19 fears. Now, while we are on this topic of IPL, how much do you think the IPL generates? BCCI is expected to collect Rs 744 crore from the title and other on-ground sponsors. The biggest income jump will come from the title sponsors, as Vivo will pay Rs 484 crore compared to Rs 222 crore that Dream 11 paid in IPL 2020. Now I trust you to make your own judgment. So, what were we looking forward to if India had played and planned the fifth test? Well, definitely a treat for the cricket fans. This would have been India's second test series victory this century and would reign supreme at Old Trafford, a stadium that visiting teams have often found tough to win. India's cricket board chief Sourav Ganguly said that their players refused to play the fifth test and final test against England due to COVID concerns and denied that the upcoming Indian Premier League had played any part in the decision. Fair enough, but we must take into consideration the events that followed. Once the test was cancelled, the England and Wales Cricket Board put out a statement suggesting that India had regrettably fortified the match, meaning that the series would then be level 2-2. Within moments, that particular bit was taken out, and the BCCI has since confirmed that India had not fortified the match in any shape or form. Another claim that Indian players refrained from playing, it seems a little intriguing. That India, especially armed with so many players that they could contest a mini-series themselves, were regrettably unable to field a team. But they did this before. Hear me out. When India was touring Sri Lanka at Colombo in July 2021, they did replace a few players like A. Krishnappa, Chachal and Krunal Pandya. Additionally, England very recently picked up an entire new squad against Pakistan when 3 of their players who had played against the Islanders had returned COVID positive. Thus, there is enough precedent as we can see. So if the test series was the only thing on BCCI's and Indian players' agenda, they would have waited for a few days, allowed things to calm down, gain some clarity, and identified who might have been in close contact and then moved forward in the series to the finale that it very well deserved. आप जरा chronology समझिए, पर कुछ ही दिनों में IPL चालू होने वाला था, तो ये कैसे possible होता? Another one. Former England captain David Gower said the cancellation of the Manchester Test needed better explanation. He claimed that Virat Kohli sent letters to the Indian board at midnight, a day before the match. The fifth test was cancelled the following day. Even if the test had gone ahead as slated, players such as Jasprit Bumrah, Ravindra Jadeja, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav would have had only 3 days to prepare. Do you think this could be the reason? To think of it, the burnout would have been real after playing the fifth test, immediately quarantining and then preparing for the league. However, reactions are mostly divided. Indians are at war on social media platforms saying that it's not fair of the British channels to degrade India in such a manner, while some are still speculating as to what happened. Was it fear or a money game? We leave it to you to form your opinion. Many believe that between BCCI and ECB, cricket is the one that really lost. BCCI Secretary Jay Shah later confirmed in a statement that the fifth test will be played at a later date and the series remains unfinished with India leading 2-1. Nobody knows when or how since India has the World Cup coming up after IPL. COVID-19 has definitely disrupted cricketing calendars lately, but maybe sometimes there is more at play than just the bat and the ball. This is Puran Chaudhary for Sports Lumo. Don't forget to drop your theories in the comment box and keep watching this space for more interesting videos. Thank you for watching.